Welcome back, everybody. All right. So, with each one of these lectures here, I could probably make an hour tutorial on just dishwashers or fridges, but that's not really the point of this. The point is for me to show you how to do this, and you're supposed to be able to go and make more of them because you want to be able to flesh out your ideas. Now, let's just take a quick look at this here, and let's make another fridge, but in this case we'll make a double fridge, okay, with a kind of a freezer in the bottom. So I'm just going to scale this along the z-axis here, and I'm going to scale this along the x-axis like that, okay. I think that's probably about the right size. Bring this and put it above the grid, and I think that should be good here. So let's go ahead and let's hop into edit mode. And you can see here, we'll just simply extrude like this here, and we'll extrude again, and we'll do something similar. We'll extrude this out just like that, and then we'll extrude this out like this here. And what we can do is we can also extrude this up like this here. In fact, one thing we can do is we can just extrude up all of these here, just like that. Okay, and there we go. We got our nice little, we got everything nice in here. Now, the other thing we can do is let's go ahead and let's add in a loop cut, and we'll add in a loop cut just right in the center here. Okay, and we'll add in another loop cut at the bottom here, and this will be kind of our little freezer at the bottom. And while we're here, let's add in another loop cut because there's always the drawer isn't flush with the ground, right? And while we're here, the doors are not flush with the top either. Let's add in the handles, and there's actually we can do. Let's see. We could, in theory, kind of. We can, in theory, extrude these if we wanted to, but I think the best thing to do would be to just make the handle. So let's add in a loop cut here, and we'll add one in here, and a loop cut again here. I think that's a good width for a handle. Add in a loop cut probably here, here, and let's add in another loop cut here. Something like that. I think that's pretty good. Add another loop cut here, and there we go. All right, and I'll do all the handles all at once. So one thing I like to do is if I have a whole bunch of tasks, like think about it, if you could put all of the tasks on a spreadsheet, what you would do, extruding, loop cuts, or scaling, all that stuff, and you kind of put it all together. You generally tend to batch the same productions together, so do all your loop cuts at once, do all your extruding at once, as much as you possibly can. It actually is a productivity tip, which is really, really good. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's add in some more loop cuts here. We'll add in one, two, something like that there. We'll add in another loop cut, something like that, and that. Okay, now we just need four more, and I think we're pretty much done this. So we got one, two, three, something like that, and four. Pretty simple. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's add in this right here. We can actually take this just like that, and we'll extrude that here and extrude it again. And while we're here, we'll extrude these four here. We'll go extrude and extrude again. And now all we need to do is add in the vertices and add in the faces. So we got to select all these four vertices, push F for face, and there we go. Make sure you get the right ones. And it might take a bit of time, but don't worry. It's all good. Let's go ahead and take that there. Same thing with this here. We'll just go ahead and we'll add in this, this, and this, this, undo that there. Sometimes it's really annoying to get into the see the right vertice, and yeah. So as you can see, this, 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 and this, 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 and this, this, and this, 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 and this. All right, perfect. So you can see that that kind of works out really well. Let's tab back into object mode, and you can see that everything works out there. Now, another thing you can do is let's hop into edge select, and we'll select this edge here, and we'll just simply move it in just a bit. That's all. Okay, and what we'll actually do is we'll unselect these vertices right here, and we'll just simply move it back. That's all we need to do. All right, and then you can see there's like a little bit of a gap in there. Okay, now at this point in time, if you really want to, you can add in a bevel modifier, and that actually looks really cool. You can add in a few more segments if you want to, and that looks good. And there's not too many vertices added in this. If you really want to get, technical here. So I'm actually just going to leave it like this because I like it like that. See you guys next tutorial.